Okay, so it wasn't terribly clear, I don't think, from the instructions on how to create this section of code. So I'm just going to show you that. First, I'm going to go into the designer and make sure that everything is kind of named the way they ask you to name it. So if you want to change the name of something, you just do this and click rename, because all of the code is based on the names of things. So make sure that you've done that. And I believe, like on the little sprite, the image sprite, they never told you to rename that to mole. So that would be something that you definitely want to do. Okay, I'm going to go into the blocks. And this was the section that I thought was really not clear. So the first thing I did was made a procedure. And that part was pretty clear, right? And just change the name of it. I'll call this move mole 1, just so I don't have two procedures that are the same. Now in this part, you're using the set from the actual mole sprite. So in order to get that, you have to click on the mole sprite, and that's where you'll find these options for you. So this was just set mole X. And then I just wanted to show you this random number. Now, one thing that you'll notice here is you're going to use random fraction. I should move that guy in there. Okay, which is over here in the math section. But you can see here, there's a multiplication and there's a subtraction that's happening. So it's taking the random fraction, it's multiplying it by the canvas width, subtracting out the width of the mole. Okay, so when you come into math here, the one that you want to use is the multiplication first. And then in here, you're going to put the random fraction. And over here, you're going to be using the subtraction. So the subtraction happens in math. I'm going to drag that over. And the first one is my canvas width. So again, you've got to click on my canvas and come down here to width. And the mole width, right? So when you come here, you got to click on mole. Okay, so now we've got this whole thing kind of done. You can actually like duplicate that, just kind of revise it a little bit. So we can say Y, my canvas height, and oops, down here, sorry, my canvas or mole height. So that's an easy way to make changes. Okay, so I hope that clarifies a little bit about how to use these canvases, you know, and what's on the canvas to access some of the information, and how to a little bit better use some of these built-in math functions.